The ocean, mysterious, beautiful, and deadly. It covers over 70% of our planet, yet we have only explored less than 5% of its depths. While the sea offers breathtaking beauty, it also hides some of the most dangerous places on Earth, where ships disappear, storms rage, and creatures unknown lurk in the abyss. Today, we dive into the 5 most dangerous oceans on the planet. From the deadly depths of the Pacific to the chilling Arctic, these waters have claimed countless lives, and they might just claim more. So brace yourself, because once you enter these waters, there's no turning back. Number 1, the Pacific Ocean, the ocean of death. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean on Earth, spanning over 63 million square miles, and it's also one of the most treacherous. It is home to the infamous Ring of Fire, a volatile area responsible for 75% of the world's active volcanoes and 90% of global earthquakes. These underwater volcanic eruptions and seismic activities can trigger devastating tsunamis that travel at jet plane speeds, leaving entire coastal cities in ruins. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan was one of the deadliest in history, sending waves over 130 feet high crashing into the shores. But tsunamis aren't the only deadly force lurking in the Pacific. This ocean is also home to the Mariana Trench, the deepest abyss on Earth, plunging nearly 36,000 feet into darkness. What horrifying creatures may lurk in its depths, few have ever seen. On the surface, the Pacific is a breeding ground for mega typhoons and hurricanes, slamming into the Philippines, Japan, and the west coast of the Americas with relentless destruction. Rogue waves, capable of swallowing entire ships, appear suddenly and without warning. With its deadly waves, earthquakes, and secrets lurking in the deep, the Pacific Ocean truly earns its title as the Ocean of Death. Number 2, the Atlantic Ocean, home of the Bermuda Triangle. The Atlantic Ocean, the second largest ocean in the world, is known for its historical significance, but it is also home to some of the most terrifying maritime disasters in history. Perhaps its most infamous mystery lies within the Bermuda Triangle, a region stretching between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where planes and ships have vanished without a trace. Theories range from strange magnetic anomalies and rogue waves to methane gas eruptions, and even extraterrestrial activity. Beyond this enigma, the Atlantic is a ship graveyard, having claimed more vessels than any other ocean. The Titanic, which sank in 1912, is one of the most famous casualties of the Atlantic's unpredictable nature. But even modern ships fall victim to its fury. This ocean is notorious for being home to some of the most powerful and deadly hurricanes, forming in the warm waters of the Caribbean before wreaking havoc on the U.S. and surrounding regions. Rogue waves, sometimes reaching over 100 feet, are an ever-present threat, capable of swallowing even the largest ships whole. Is the Bermuda Triangle truly cursed? Or is the Atlantic just nature's most dangerous playground? Either way, many who enter its waters never return. Number 3, the Indian Ocean, where pirates and cyclones rule. The Indian Ocean may be smaller than the Pacific and Atlantic, but it is just as deadly, if not more so. This ocean is infamous for its unpredictable weather, producing some of the most violent tropical storms in history. Cyclones in the Indian Ocean often strike coastal regions of India, Bangladesh, and Africa, leaving behind widespread devastation and thousands of lives lost. Cyclone Nargis in 2008 was one of the deadliest, taking over 138,000 lives in Myanmar. But weather is not the only danger that plagues these waters. The Indian Ocean is also home to modern-day pirates, particularly off the coast of Somalia, where heavily armed crews hijack ships, demand ransom, and even kill crew members. These waters are considered some of the most dangerous for commercial vessels. Adding to the growing concerns, the Indian Ocean is warming faster than any other ocean on Earth due to climate change, which is causing rising sea levels, more frequent superstorms, and devastating changes to marine life. Storms, pirates, and a rapidly changing climate make the Indian Ocean one of the most treacherous places on the planet. Number 4. The Southern Ocean, the most unforgiving waters on Earth. The Southern Ocean, surrounding the continent of Antarctica, is one of the least explored and most hostile environments on Earth. It is infamous for having some of the most brutal and relentless storms, with waves reaching over 80 feet in height. This is due to the absence of land masses that could slow down the intense winds, making this ocean one of the most unpredictable and violent. The freezing waters of the Southern Ocean mean that survival is nearly impossible if a person or shipwreck crew falls in. Hypothermia sets in within minutes, making rescue efforts incredibly difficult. The region is also riddled with gigantic icebergs, some the size of cities, drifting unpredictably and smashing into anything in their path. Many ships have been lost here, their wreckage never to be found. Scientists and explorers who venture into these waters face not only the wrath of nature, but also one of the most inhospitable environments known to man. Once you enter these waters, nature shows no mercy. Number 5. The Arctic Ocean, the frozen abyss. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest and coldest of the world's oceans, but don't let its size fool you. This is one of the most dangerous and least forgiving places on Earth. The Arctic is covered in shifting ice sheets that make navigation nearly impossible, trapping ships, and sometimes crushing them under immense pressure. This frozen wasteland is home to some of the most extreme weather conditions, with temperatures plummeting to deadly lows and fierce storms brewing unexpectedly. One of the greatest threats in the Arctic Ocean is the ongoing climate crisis. As the ice melts at an alarming rate, sea levels are rising, disrupting weather patterns across the globe and endangering ecosystems. The Arctic is also home to one of the deadliest predators on Earth, polar bears. Unlike other large predators, polar bears actively hunt humans, and with their environment shrinking, encounters are becoming more common. The Arctic may look serene and beautiful, but beneath its icy surface lies a world of danger. From the depths of the Pacific to the frozen Arctic, Earth's oceans are both mesmerizing and terrifying. No matter how advanced we become, the sea will always remain a force beyond our control. Its power is unmatched, its mysteries unsolved, and its dangers unavoidable. Whether it's the violent storms of the Atlantic, the pirate-infested waters of the Indian Ocean, or the freezing abyss of the Arctic, the oceans remind us that nature still holds the ultimate power. Which of these oceans do you think is the most dangerous? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Unleash Nature for more incredible natural mysteries.